Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over Shiny Shadow Ho-Oh raid counters. Now, essentially what you're going to want to do is just throw rocks at it, okay? Just throw rocks at it. Even if you're in rainy weather, water types are still not going to be outperforming rock types because the damage is going to be so effective because of the fire and flying type. But with that said, let's go ahead and go over this. Got a few tips for you here. Got to readjust this camera. Now you're going to see my light over there. Everything is just off. All right. This is going to be going down January 27th at 6 a.m. local time. So it's going to be starting right away until January 28th at 10 p.m. local time. I already got a group, looks like, going on, so I'm going to be joining them. All right, so this is going to be the first time we do see this Shiny Shadow Ho-Oh. Is it good? Absolutely. Ho-Oh is an amazing Pokemon, and especially in its shadow form. There's going to be a little bit of a caveat, though. It's not going to be coming with Sacred Fire, which is going to be its signature move, so you're going to have to use an Elite TM on those. And remember to TM away Frustration when we do get that Rocket event, which is going to be at the same time, so make sure you TM away Frustration. Ho-Oh is going to be ranked 12 as far as the Shadow in Master League. And then as far as going up against raids, it's going to be on the third page. When it comes to Fire-type Pokemon, that's because there's just so many things outperforming it. Not saying it's not going to be good, but hey, there you have that. And then, of course, make sure you do have some of those Elite Charge TMs on hand. It's not like you can just get them, but I'm sitting on 41 of those. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and look at these counters here. And if you do enjoy my videos and you want to help me out, support me, hitting that like button really does a lot for me, and I do appreciate you. All right, so number one counter here, and if you don't have any of these, just hold on tight. It's all good. Number one is going to be Shadow Rampardos. Okay, that thing is an absolute beast. Time to win is going to be 620. Let's see what the last Pokemon is. Smackdown and Rock Slide. Mega Diancie, number 2. Rock Throw, Rock Slide. I'm not going to say all their moves here. Maybe I will. Okay. Mega Aerodactyl, Rock Throw, Rock Slide. Mega Tyranitar with Smackdown and Stone Edge. Now that is going to be Community Day move on Tyranitar with Smackdown. So if you don't have one, don't have an Elite TMs, you're like, well, should I still use my Mega Tyranitar? It's got Bite. Yeah, it still would be all right, but there's going to be other rock Pokemon that you probably may want to use as well before that, but still going to be good. And then you do have Shadow Rhyperior with Smackdown and Rock Wrecker. Rock Wrecker is also going to be a Community Day move. Then you have regular Rampardos with same move, Smackdown, Rock Slide. And then on to number 7, we have Shadow Tyranitar, which I have one of those max, Smackdown and Stone Edge, of course, Community Day move there. Tyrantrum with Rock Throw and Meteor Beam. And then you have Shadow Aerodactyl with Rock Throw, Rock Slide. Shadow Aggron with Smackdown and Meteor Beam. I don't have a Shadow one. I have a good Shadow. It's not powered up, but I have a 100% level 50 for whatever reason. I just thought it was a meme thing. Regular Rhyperior with Smackdown and Rock Wrecker with a time to win of 550 or 850 seconds compared to Rampardos at 620. So quite a difference there as we do go down. Terrakion with Smackdown and Rock Slide. Don't have one of those powered up yet. Shadow Omnite, Rock Throw and Rock Slide is going to be a legacy move on that with the Rock Slide. And then you do have Primal Kyogre with Waterfall and Origin Pulse, which is coming in at number 14 compared to all of these other Pokemon because it is going to be 4 times weak to Rock, the Shadow Ho-Oh. And then you do have Mega Rayquaza with Dragon Tail and Ancient Power. That's just going to show you the power of Rock against these Ho-Oh here. It's literally suggesting that you use Ancient Power because, well, it's super effective. Shadow Alolan Golem, Rock Throw and Stone Edge. Shadow Golem, Rock Throw and Stone Edge. Regular Tyranitar with Smackdown and Stone Edge. Of course, that Community Day move there again. Gigalith with Smackdown and Meteor Beam. Meteor Beam is going to be a Community Day move. Mega Aggron with Smackdown and Meteor Beam. Aerodactyl with Rock Throw and Rock Slide. Landorus with Rock Throw and Rock Slide. Mega Ampharos with Volt Switch and Power Gem. Again, another Pokemon with a Rock move coming in clutch here because it's just going to be that weak to Rock. Shadow Regirock with Rock Throw and Stone Edge. Final page here, we do have regular Aggron, which there you go, I can use that. Nihilego with Acid and Rock Slide. Unfortunately, Nihilego is so far down on the list because it doesn't have a Rock Quick move. But when they give it a Rock Quick move, I can guarantee you it'll probably be on page 1. Pretty sure. I know we got a bunch of shadows there, but it'll be that much better. And I do have it as an anchor for my team. And then we do have Shadow Shuckle with Rock Throw and Meteor Beam. Lycanroc Midnight, or Midday, should I say, with Rock Throw and Stone Edge. Aurorus with Rock Throw and Meteor Beam. And then finally, we do have Mega Swampert with Rock Slide and Hydro Cannon for the final one. All right, now taking a look at my Rock-type Pokemon here, my number one Rock-type Pokemon is going to be Nihilego. And again, we're looking at its moves with Acid and Pound, and then Poison Jab. Those are great moves. Well, Poison Jab is, but no Rock Quick Move, unfortunately. And this is maxed out. So I will put that as an anchor at the end. Depends on how many people I have. And then I have a whole hell of a lot of Tyrantars here. We got this one that I will be Mega Evolving, of course, because this is the one that you want to Mega Evolve the most, unless you have Mega Diancie enough, and like you put all your XL candies or you cheat or something like that, then you can use that. That's the one that you would want to Mega Evolve. We have that Shadow Tyranitar, Chef's Kiss. Rhyperior, level 50 here, and it does have Mud Slap. We'll go ahead and change that up here really quick. Of course, we do have the Community Day move on this here, Rock Wrecker, and looking good. I do have a very nice Shadow, but I want to keep it a Rhyhorn for now. Rhydon. All right, so we do have another 100 here. Nice powered up Rampardos. Let's get it. Smackdown and Rock Slide. Haven't even purchased the secondary move because all you use it for is Rock, and I'm not bringing it into the Master League. And then we just have a whole bunch of random Rhyperiors here that I've used to go up against various different rock or flying type Pokemon. And look at that horrible one. There's the Aggron. Look at that. Okay. I could use it as an anchor, but I've just got better Pokemon. If you have one of these powered up, then go for it. Okay. Remember when the game used to always recommend us using Aggron for everything? I think they've gone a little bit better with the recommendations there. They used to be horrible. Now they're a lot better. All right, now let's go ahead and look up my Rock Shadow Pokemon. Unfortunately, the only one that I have powered up here is going to be the Tyranitar. But we do have this one powered up here. Again, it still does have Frustration, but that doesn't matter. We can still do it without it. But again, we'll be able to TM that away if we need to. I will have to use an Elite TM to get Rock Wrecker on Rhyperior. But again, I kind of want to keep it like this. I just have a soft spot for Rhydon. I will evolve it eventually because what am I doing? Just evolve this. That's a great IV right there. And we will be maxing this out when we can, when we do get more candies here. So looking good there. But as far as my shiny shadows, or not shiny, my Shadow Rock type Pokemon, we're looking pretty good. All right, now let's go ahead and just set up a team here so you can see what I have going on here, ready to go. How many people? How many people is this going to take? Well, I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to do it with 2, with high-level trainers that do have the decent rock type encounters here. So if you got some pretty good rock type encounters, not the top meta there that we did just go over, but some decently halfway good Pokemon that are powered up fairly strong, you should be able to duo it, okay? And especially if you have partly cloudy weather, that is the weather that you're going to get a boost for rocks. So if you're thinking, well, what if it's raining? Well, should I use water type Pokemon? If you're lacking rocks, rock type Pokemon, then of course, but the rock types are still going to outperform them even in the rain. Yeah, a lot of water types are going to do okay. So there you have it. So I think for the average person who's not completely maxed out, all maxed out Pokemon, you're probably going to want like 3 to 4 to 5, okay? But for the badasses out here, you're probably looking good with about 2 people. You might even be able to solo this in partly cloudy weather with the right shadow counters. Don't quote me on that, but it might just be doable, all right? If you've got that investment ready to go. There you have it. Just wanted to bring you some counters for Shadow Ho-Oh, shiny Shadow Ho-Oh that we're going to be getting here. My flight is about... So I'm going to meet up with a group. It starts at 6, but I'm going to be meeting up with a group at around 11, and my flight is around 3:30. So I'm going to have to do a couple before we get on that flight there. Going to have to bust my butt and move. Anyways, there you go, folks. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.